Okay, welcome back to our tutorial series here presented by TackleTrading.com. This is Coach Tim Justice, Coach T as they call me, and I'm walking the team through every section of the website for us. And today we're going to talk about the Trade Center tab. So now, most of the website is something you have to log into to access. Doesn't mean you have to be a paid member. You can be a visitor to access much of the content. And down here, if you ever want to sign up, there's usually a registration link with the free ebook. You can sign up here. Okay, so if you want to access the Trade Center, just go in and sign up for a pro membership, a visitor membership, a rookie membership, whatever you're comfortable with at the time, and then come over to the Trade Center. The Trade Center is where we do a lot of our daily routine. It's where we walk around the markets. We've embedded some great tools for the trader's daily routine. Let's start with the heat maps. Okay, Trade Center heat map. Now, one thing I want you to be aware of, depending on your screen resolution and also the size of how much you've zoomed in or out. You see how I'm zooming in or out? I may not be able to read the heat map, or it might look way, way too big and I can't use it. You may have to adjust whatever your screen resolution is to get the most out of it, okay, to get optimal settings. Now, the heat map, what it is the S&P 500 or the world or the full or all of the ETFs in the market, and it's broken down by sector, and it's a description or a reflection of what is going on in the market based on what you're measuring. I'll show you a couple of very simple ways to use it. Now, the default is on a one-day performance. So whatever day you're looking at the market, if there's more red, that means that it was down. If it's more green, that means that it was up. You can change those measurements though. Okay, you can change it to a 1 month performance and have it reload, and it will show you, if the market was up or down, different sectors, different spaces. I see here that services were kind of mixed but mostly green, where financials were mostly red, right? At this particular time. I can even measure price to earnings ratio. Okay, if I want to get into some of the fundamentals, and you'll learn how to read the tables and whatnot. The purpose of this tutorial, I just want you to be aware that it is there. Maybe I'll do an entire video on how to use the heat map. There's a lot of very cool applications. The futures tab, right here. This is where you can go through and you can get a feel for, say, the daily chart on the S&P 500, or if I just want to click on all indices. It'll show me the Dow, the S&P, the NASDAQ, the Russell. This is where you can get a quick visual look of what the market is showing you. Okay, I can go through the market. Energy shows me crude oil has been down. I'm doing this video in January of 2015, so that's one of the storylines in the current market. I can see that here on these charts. I can click on metals. I can kind of bounce around the markets. Now, if I go over here to currencies, it'll give me a really neat chart where it shows me the dollar index against the euro, pound, yen, Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, all that stuff. Just information, okay? And for this tutorial, I'm just wanting you to know that that information is there, so that if you are using it, great, and if you're not using it, start. Your daily routine should be tied to the Trade Center in many ways. Let's click on the News tab here. Just like it sounds, gives you a quick stock market update of what's happening in the market. The S&P 500 tested the 50-day MA, all that kind of stuff. It's S&P 500 ends week below the 50-day moving average. Gives you a quick idea of what the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P are doing. Sector and broad market analysis. This is a really neat tool, and we go over this in our coaches shows quite a bit. We talk about it, how to measure the different sector rotation patterns that are happening. This is an excellent tool. It takes a little bit of training to learn how to use this tool, but we put it in there because as coaches we like it and we use it and we teach with it. The economic calendar is just like it sounds. It gives you an idea of what the dates are coming up and what the information is that you need to pay attention to. The red stars are more important economic reports, like retail sales is happening on Wednesday, January 14th. Jobless claims here. Where are we? Then the forex calendar, same kind of idea. Takes you out to forex factory. The volatility analysis gives you a quick view of what's happening with implied volatility in the market. See, what we've done here in the Trade Center is we've said, what are the key tools that even the most beginning trader could use to help them understand the market? Now, you may need some training. You might need to sign up for that pro membership and attend the coaches shows. You might need to go into the clubhouse and ask a lot of questions. You may need the training to be able to interpret and actually use the tools. In the Trade Center, we've provided the tools, okay? It's where you can run your daily routine. That's probably the best way to understand it. All right, so again, this is Tim Justice from TackleTrading.com. Here we're doing a tutorial series this week to try to help our team members understand better what we have on the website so that you can go in, you can access the information, and you can become a better trader. Get in the game, TackleTrading.com.